My name's Wendy Brayton, and I'm a plein air painter. And for those who do not know what plein air painting is, it's a French term that means in the open air. So I paint about 3 to 4 days a week outside on location. And I paint, it takes about 2 to 3 visits per site before I finish painting. What I want to share a little bit today about is how I became a plein air painter. About 6 years ago, I was a sculpture student and I earned my sculpture degree. And at that time I was doing like site-specific installation pieces that were reflective of like the outside environment. And the last semester I did a crazy semester, 17 units. I was a working mom, pulled all-nighters, and then graduated with my degree, and then just was like in total shock. Like, what do I do? I was an art student, and now how do I make that leap from being an art student to a professional artist? And all my time was like not structured anymore. No more assignments, no more deadlines. So I signed up for another class because I didn't know what else to do. And this time it was a painting class at Santa Rosa Junior College. And the teacher I had for the very last assignment gave us an outside painting assignment, and I had not done that before. And I went to Spring Lake and I set up my easel and I stood there and I looked at Spring Lake, and there was like 1,000 reflections, and the wind was blowing and the cattails were going, and there were rolling snow hills behind it. And I was like, how am I going to take this amazing three-dimensional view? And I'm looking at my little tiny piece of fabric and going, how am I going to translate that to this? And so I took a deep breath and I started mixing my paints, and I looked again at the view, and that's when it happened. That was like a magical moment for me, because before that the grass was just green. But when I was out there and I stood there and I really looked at the grass, suddenly for the first time I saw all the colors and how the atmosphere was affecting what I was looking at. I could see that there were cool tones of where the shadows were, and there were warm tones and the sun was hitting it, and there was like lavenders from a dry brush and warm tones of the earth underneath it. And that was it. I became a plein air painter, and I've been so for 6 years now. And I love it. It's just amazing. It's an adventure. Every time I go out, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if my easel's going to blow over. I don't know if how the mood of the weather is going to affect what I'm doing. I love the interaction of people that are out there. And what's been really good is, as of I grew up in Sonoma County, so it's just a beautiful area, Sonoma County, because you have everything you ever wanted: redwoods and ocean and little villages and towns and everything you can imagine as an artist to paint. But becoming a plein air painter has allowed me to like rediscover this area I grew up in with like brand new eyes. Thank you.